So, yes, she met a charming, somewhat eccentric, rather brilliant individual.
Colin Firth built the kind of life most people only dream about. Oscars, global fame, beloved characters, and a reputation as one of Britain's most respected actors. But behind the charm and quiet confidence was a story marked by wounds that never fully disappeared. A childhood that left lasting scars, a secret battle that nearly derailed his career, a humiliating betrayal that exploded across international headlines, and a series of deeply personal struggles that followed him long after the camera stopped rolling. At 65, Colin Firth's life looks nothing like the fairy tale people imagined. The making of Colin Firth. Colin Firth has played kings, spies, and romantic heroes. He has won Oscars, starred in movies that grossed billions, and been named one of the most desirable men alive. From the outside, his life looks like a fairy tale. But behind the polished image and the awards, Firth has carried burdens that no amount of money or fame could fix. Firth was born on September 10, 1960 in Greyhot, Hampshire, a small town in southern England, to parents who valued education above all else. His father, David, was a history lecturer who spent his days teaching young minds about the past. His mother, Shirley, taught comparative religion, a subject that requires an open mind and a willingness to understand different cultures. Because of their teaching postings, Firth's early childhood was spent far from the green fields of England. He traveled to Nigeria where his parents worked for a time, and he lived for a year in St. Louis, Missouri. The constant movement meant that he never quite felt rooted anywhere, a feeling that would follow him into adulthood. When the family returned to the United Kingdom, Firth faced a different kind of challenge. He was enrolled at the Montgomery of Alamein Secondary School in Winchester, a rough school where students did not take kindly to anyone who seemed different. Firth was an academic kid with educated parents, and his classmates targeted him for it. The bullying was severe enough that he had to develop survival strategies. He intentionally modified his accent, sounding less like a teacher's son and more like the kids around him. He feigned a lack of interest in academics, pretending not to care about the grades that had once mattered to him. The goal was simple: to blend in, to become invisible, and to avoid the fists and the taunts that came with standing out. The experience left scars that never fully healed. At 18, Firth made a decision that changed his life. He moved to London with no industry connections, no safety net, and very little money. He had been accepted to the prestigious Drama Centre London, but the school year had not started yet, and he needed to pay rent. So, he took a blue-collar job as a wardrobe department assistant at the National Theatre, spending his days handling costumes for actors who were already living the dream that he was still chasing. The work was grueling and poorly paid, but it kept a roof over his head. His breakthrough came during his final term at the Drama Centre. Firth was cast as Hamlet in a student showcase, a role that many actors spend their entire careers hoping to play. In the audience on one particular night was Julian Mitchell, a legendary playwright who was looking for fresh talent. Enjoyed this video, don't forget to click on the next video on your screen, like and subscribe to our channel for more updates.